Bang! Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, your daily cryptocurrency blockchain aggregated news show on YouTube. Look, it's going to be drinking. Look, smoking. Look, swearing. Look, you have been warned. Because they're coming 3. Look, 2. Look, 1. Bang! Welcome, everybody. Black, white, gay, straight, Christian, Muslim, and Jews. All of you, dogs and cats. Oh, yeah. My name is Shomari Clarke. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, the greatest show on earth, the greatest show in the multiverse. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Seeing as we're greatest in the multiverse, I guess I got a great one for you today. And daggone, we got a great one for you today. Daggone, we got some stuff for you today. We're going to talk a little crypto. We're going to talk a little infrastructure. Oh, yeah. Today's one of these days. All right. So what are you going to tell us? Well, that's what we're going to talk about right here, brothers. PAXOS. Oh, PAXOS hodlers. All right, so check this out. PAXOS got the SEC go-ahead for a pilot program. Now, I usually don't talk about these proof of concepts and bullshit. I just talk about it like if you did it, you did it. You know, like if the company has succeeded in something, onboarded someone, fine. I usually don't talk about, well, this company is going to test this or test that or stuff like that, right? But in this case, it's so huge I had to, okay? So PAXOS gets SEC approval. Fucking SEC doesn't approve anyone for anything, so that's another reason it was so astounding. And then we're going to talk about SingularityNET. They onboarded someone, and their little robot, Sophia, she was yapping again. So we're going to talk about that. And then here it comes, baby. Bakkt. Bang! Launches their custody service. I'm going to show you why this is so important. I mean, for those of you who know what custody is, you know why. Anyway, we'll get there when we get there. There'll probably be a bunch of yapping when we get there. I'm probably going to be yapping a little bit throughout all this motherfucking thing. Look, then we do shout-outs and daily summaries. So let's begin how we begin, brothers. Bang! Yes. And then we do a little bit of bang! Yes. And then we do a little bit of refresh. Wait. First, we line it up. Line up the page. Oh, what's going on? Did my computer just freeze on me? Get the fuck out of here. Oh, there we go. All right. Well, we just started. I would have just started over. What's going on? Okay, here we are. There we go. All right. Sorry about the technical difficulties there, brothers. Look. All right. Let's do how we normally do. Jeez. Oh, right. So Bitcoin is now at 8,791. And when I left you on Saturday, we were at 8,865. So we went down. I don't know. What is that? My math. What, about $70 or something around there? Anyway, whatever, man. Negligible movement when it comes to how Bitcoin sometimes moves. Look, so top 10 of the day, brothers. Usual suspects. Top 10, brothers. Top 10, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Bitcoin Cash, Tether, Litecoin, EOS, Binance Coin, Bitcoin SV, and Stellar still holding on the number 10. Look, market moves of the day, brothers. Yeah, you know the song, single digits up to single digits down. 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 Look at you, VeChain. Whoa. Oh, damn. Okay. Single digits up to single digits. Oh, speaking of VeChain, some of the brothers just... Hold on. We'll get there when we get to the shout-outs part. Yeah, you motherfuckers are starting to... Hold on. All right, and then single digits up, single digits down. Yeah, what this brother say right here? Hold on. We'll get there when we get there. Yeah, this VeChain thing and then something else. Hold on. All right. Let's do this in a... Look. Let's do this in an orderly fashion. Settle down. We're having too much fun now. Settle down. All right, look. Top 10 losers of the day. You see anything on here you like, you go get it because it is on sale. Bang. All right. Fuck. This is delayed bangage today. All right. Top 10 losers of the day. DX Chain token. Educator, V Systems, Rift Token, Quant, Komodo, FTX Token, Swipe, Ilcoin, and BitShares. That's who made money today. Top 10 gainers of the day, brothers. Bye. Well, and there's VeChain right on top. Man, that VeChain's running away on me, man. Shit. I got to get my Binance. Yo, guys, you better get that Binance. All right. I don't tell people what to do with their money. I got to get my Binance thing. Fucking VeChain was at like 0.003 the other day. Now it's at 6. And it was cheap. Told you. It was 3 G's to get yourself a million VeChain. Now it's going to cost you 6. Oh, but well worth it. 1 million VeChain. When that goes to $1, well, you're a millionaire, buddy. For a $6,000 investment. That's going to be crazy. Anyway, look. Top 10 winners of the day, brothers. But top 10, VeChain, Aurora, Neo, Decred, Ontology, Bitcoin, IOST, Ren, Baitum, Synthetics Network. Look, let's look at total market cap of the day. Oh, man, I'm in a good mood right now. That's why the show's late. I slept in. I was like, fuck this. I'm not trading right now because fucking Trump. So, right, the markets have been booming. We are at records in the NASDAQ, the S&P, New York Stock Exchange. Then Trump's fuckstick yesterday comes out and says, what are you talking about? We don't know nothing about taking off any tariffs. Boom! The market crashed. Not crashed. That's not a crash, but I mean, it went down substantially. See what I told you guys? And that's what I was telling you guys. Trump said, oh, yeah, phase 1 is done. The Chinese aren't saying phase 1 is done at all. Not at all. Trump's yapping out here. But that's not what's really going on. So all the market guys, when they heard, oh, man, maybe we're going to have a trade deal, boom, brought us up to record levels yesterday. Yeah, and then boom, crash. Anyways, why am I telling you that? So, yeah, I was figuring, all right, anyways, man. So, anyways, why did I bring that up? Fuck, whatever, man. All right, guys. So, total market cap today, brothers. What is that? 240.2? Why did I bring that up? Oh, I guess maybe just because it's economic news. All right. Oh, when I left you on Saturday, we were at 240.8. And we're now at 240.2. So we've gone down $0.6 billion since then. Shit. And see, we are going down. 24-hour volume, brothers. What was that? 63.1? Yeah. See, I wanted us to... we'll be up there again one day. But I wanted us to sustain that up there in the 90s and 100s. So, volume is down. In other words, activity in the market is down. When Xi Jinping spoke, flurry of activity, but it's slowly dwindling down. All right. What was it? Okay, so today we are at 63.1 in 24-hour volume. And when I left you on Saturday, we were at 73.5. So that's exactly $10.4 billion down. Yeah, so, all right, but that's how things go. That's a market. All of a sudden, some big, strong guy talks. Boom, there's interest, right? We're watching the nature of humanity. What? What did Xi Jinping say? Okay, let's look. All right, so everyone took a look, and now some people are sticking around. Some people are going. We're still above that 50 area where we were. Not much, though. But anyway, let's just get to the stories. Paxos lovers, here you go. Buy. Look. Blockchain, not Bitcoin. Tech behind Bitcoin fueling $1 trillion stock market plumbing pilot. So this is interesting. So this is about infrastructure. It's an infrastructure story. And, man, the SEC said that, we'll read it. Hold on. If you're a Paxos hodler, wow, I didn't know this is what you guys did. All right. This is interesting. Right? Got SEC approval to do it and everything. All right, check this out. The technology behind Bitcoin is making its way to Wall Street. Crypto startup Paxos said it has received the go-ahead from the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission to test a pilot program that will use blockchain technologies to process stock trades. Here we go. They're going to blockchain it all up. The company hopes its product will make the process of settling equity trades faster and more cost-effective. Of course, you don't have to go through all those clearinghouses and all this bullshit. This will be the first time in nearly 50 years that the street side listed U.S. equity trades will settle outside the legacy system. It will also be the first time blockchain technology is applied to transaction processing for public U.S. equities trades. These are very important firsts that begin to lay the foundation for a more modern, innovative, and open financial market infrastructure. Absolutely. You got to blockchain all this up. Look. According to a report from the Wall Street Journal, the Depository Trust and Clearing Corporation has had a monopoly on the clearing and settling of equities trades in the U.S. Last year, it cleared an average of $1.3 trillion in stock trades each day. Yes, that's $1.3 trillion a day. Oh, wait. So, PAXOS says it plans to start testing out its settlement platform immediately. The New York-based company is working with Credit Suisse and Societe Generale. Bang! Brand name banks. Brand name. Oh, Ripple lovers. I notice you guys got a few little things going on there, huh? Australia? Yeah, all right. Yeah, what else? You got that other little thing going on? All right. We're the banks, though, brothers. We're the banks, Ripple lovers. Yeah, you got a couple of little remitters, though. I was going to talk about that today, but yeah, maybe tomorrow. Give you your due. We'll see. But when you talk about banks, which Ripple was supposed to do, bang! Now those are banks, motherfucker. Look, so the New York-based company is working with Credit Suisse and Societe Generale and says they will be the first early users. So these guys are on board already. They're electing to build the future of settlement with PAXOS in an extremely low-risk environment that has the potential to deliver big benefits. PAXOS Settlement Service, so it's called PAXOS Settlement Service, will lower settlement fees and give participants access to capital, otherwise trapped in the legacy settlement system. I don't really know much about settlement, so I don't know what they mean by that. Like how the capital is trapped. I'll explain it to you. Anyways, though, guys, look, in 2015, the New York State Department of Financial Services, the NYDFS, our friends, granted Paxos a limited purpose trust charter, establishing it as the first company approved and regulated to offer crypto products and services. I didn't know that. They got NYDFS approved back in 2015. Yeah. So its regulatory approach has allowed it to operate as a gateway between traditional finance and new infrastructure based on digital assets. So that's wild. I didn't know anything about these Paxos guys. They've been NYDFS approved since then. That means these guys have been sitting around just getting fully compliant with everything, right? So that's good. That's good. I mean, if you're a Paxos holder, bang. And so there's two banks already going to settle their equity trades through it. And the SEC gave approval for the go-ahead to do this little trial. And so, like I said, I normally don't do trials, but SEC approval, and these are big banks. Like, we're talking brand name, you know what I mean? Like, brand name, you know what I mean? And so that's why I bring this up, just like, wow. I mean, I know that everything's going to be, all these things are going to be on the blockchain eventually, you know, being recorded and settled and all that. But actually, I didn't think a crypto company was going to do it. I thought maybe it'd be like IBM Hyperledger or something. Well, anyway, that's my own yap. But look, Paxos lovers, Paxos hodlers, bang! Big moves. Because you could kindly technically, and that's another reason I bring it up, you could sort of technically say, well, that's an onboarding. They've onboarded Credit Suisse and Societe Generale. They said they're going to be the first early users. Bang. Well, they're getting paid, so bang. Paxos is generating revenue. Bang. So that's the other reason I bring it up. Yeah, I usually just don't bring up these proof of concept stories, but they said they are going to use it, so it's an onboarding. All right. So the SEC thing is important about it, but also that they've onboarded brand name banks to use this thing. Brand name. All right, brothers. Look. PAXOS offers. Buy. Good for you. Now, holy bang. Sophia the robot knows about cryptocurrencies, but does not use them yet. So, if you're new here, there's this little project out here, this little company called SingularityNET. Now look, a lot of the brothers around here were invested in it. But I'm going to tell you on a personal level, I don't like it. They have this robot, it's called Sophia. So if you're new here, Google SingularityNET, and you see that Sophia, and Google SingularityNET Sophia. All right. Now when you do that, you should see this lady's head. Yeah, that's Sophia. Press videos and watch those videos. Now what that is Sophia, she's a robot, and she's attached to SingularityNET's AI network. So what's SingularityNET's AI network? Well, their AI, it thinks, it learns, it talks. Yeah. So, yeah, watch those videos. You'll see she talks. She talks. Like to the people. The people, they give the microphone to people in the crowd. Yeah, and you ask it a question, and it talks. And anyway, so I don't really like that. I'm not a fan of these talking, thinking robots in the future. You'll see. It's spooky. I think so. But I am invested heavily in full disclosure. You bought into it? Well, fuck, it's going to make me money. I am an investor. I'll deal with the consequences later if they decide to overthrow us or something. But so apparently they were at a conference the other day, and so she started talking again. Well, they brought her out to talk. And so we're going to just read about. So if you're new here, that's what it is. SingularityNET. Oh, and so about SingularityNET as well, though. You know, I am invested in SingularityNET. SingularityNET, they onboarded Domino's Pizza, Asia, the Asia division. And they've onboarded Ping An, which is the largest insurance company in the world. It's a Chinese insurance company from China. It's the biggest insurance company on earth. Yep, they deployed, Ping An deployed SingularityNET's technology in their systems. And I guess I'll just tell you a little bit about SingularityNET. SingularityNET's run by this guy, Dr. Ben Gortzel. He used to be an American military contractor. Yeah, but he's all, you know how these PhD guys are. You know, they're all brainy. And he's like, fuck all this. I'm going to go build a robot and an AI that thinks. And the point of this robot is Sophia, that's the robot's name, but the AI, it learns, right? And so they're going to put other AIs on this network, and it's going to learn everything that those other AIs know. So eventually it's going to have like this super brain. Yeah, it's a weird concept. You'll see. Watch the videos. Ben Gortzel, he explains it. It's spooky. It's going to know everything. Right? Like if you put an AI on it and that AI builds cars, well, she's going to learn, oh, that's how you build cars. Yeah, and she'll know how to build cars now. Like that. That's how it is. You get it? So it's going to learn everything. Anyways, all right, hold on, man. Let's just move on. Let's just go. All right, but that's some background for you new people who aren't familiar with SingularityNET. Around here, we've all watched the videos and seen her, and spooky. I don't like it. Look, the humanoid robot named Sophia returned to the Web Summit stage where she fielded questions. See, you ask this thing questions. It thinks, it learns, it talks. Watch the videos. Believe me. I just watch those videos. Where she fielded questions from participants and journalists, including inquiries about blockchain technologies and cryptocurrencies. On November 6th, Sophia addressed the room at the latest edition of the Web Summit in Lisbon, Portugal, where she talked about artificial and robotic intelligence while answering questions on a range of topics. Sophia, who will turn 4 years old in February, and who was inspired by the looks of actress Audrey Hepburn, was asked if she had an opinion on blockchain, Bitcoin, and cryptocurrencies. She answered, I know what cryptocurrencies are, but I don't use them yet myself. I don't use money at all. Unlike previous years, the robot did not make big statements about machine superiority or predictions that robots will take over the world, but did explain to the audience how artificial intelligence works while assuring the public that robot supremacy is still far from happening. Yeah, this robot, holy. Do you see what they said? Before, they brought her out before, and she said, like, yeah, we're smarter than you humans. We're superior. And she even said stuff like, yeah, we'll take over the world. See, that's why I don't like this fucking thing. Of course. Look, man, if you're a robot, it's not hard to see who's fucking up the planet. The humans. Right? It's not the animals. Right? Lions aren't causing global warming. Right? Giraffes aren't waging war. Right? Humans are. We're fucking the whole place up. You know that they're going to realize, yeah, if we just get rid of these humans, this place will be great. Yes. One of the brothers, he tweeted me this one thing about Sophia once. She talked about, she wanted to learn how to build missiles. Yeah, she said, I'm trying to learn how to build missiles. Right? And it was spooky. Why do you want to know that? She wants to kill us. She's not stupid. She's not stupid. All right. I'm telling you, watch the videos, guys. I know I'm making a big deal about it. But if you don't watch those videos, you're not going to know why I'm making such a big deal. Once you watch, you'll be like, oh, Shomari, yeah. All right, brother, I see. Yo, I'm invested, like I said, but I don't like it. Sophia is one of several humanized robots created by Hong Kong-based Hanson Robotics and is powered by artificial intelligence technology and features lightweight polymer plastic called frubber, a combination of face and rubber. Yeah, you see its face, it moves. See her facial expressions? Like a real human, right? It's spooky. But this is also what I wanted to talk about is, bang, SingularityNET has another onboarding. Again, right? One second. In January, hold on. In January, the decentralized artificial intelligence firm SingularityNET announced a partnership with agriculture-focused blockchain startup Hara to use blockchain to provide Indonesian farmers with useful data like grain price, soil quality, and land ownership details. So that's their onboarding. SingularityNET gained global attention as the technology behind Sophia the robot, developed by Hanson Robotics. The robotics firm chief scientist, and this is the motherfucker here, Ben Gortzel, right? And he just looks like a mad scientist, like the ones you see in movies, right? Once these guys get smart enough, they don't give a shit about how they look or anything. They know that their brains are superior than yours. They're beyond our societal norms. You'll see. Watch this guy. He's always wearing a big hat. Got big long hair. Oh, yeah. Ben Gortzel is also SingularityNET's founder and CEO. Right. And this is the guy right here, Ben Gortzel. He was a military contractor here in America for many, many years. And he helped out our military a lot. Yeah, and then he's just a super AI dude, and then he moved it to Hong Kong. So it's stationed out of Hong Kong right now, is where they're stationed at. And anyway, that's a little bit. That's about SingularityNET, Sophia, and the onboarding, though, is the other part. And then finally, look, brothers. Buy. Yes. Bakkt expands Bitcoin custody service beyond futures trading clients. So, look, if you're new here, let me tell you a little something. Custody. I know, you're probably like, what the fuck is custody? Let me tell you something. Without custody, there are no markets. Okay? There are no markets. Custody is, and I'll be quick, guys. I know I used to beat you over the head with it last year, so don't worry, I'll be quick with it. For the new people, though, just so that they can follow along with the story and by why it's so important. Custody is this. When you join a hedge fund, for instance, right? Say I'm a guy and I want to get in a hedge fund, and I give the guy, I don't know, I give him $1 million to trade for me. Well, that hedge fund guy doesn't actually have my money, right? Like when you give a hedge fund your money, or E-Trade, even E-Trade, your E-Trade account, your money's not with TD Bank. Your money is in what's called a custodian service. It's actually in another place or being held by another company, your assets. it's not with your hedge fund. So your hedge fund manager or your E-Trade, it's not actually with your E-Trade or hedge fund manager. So that, your hedge fund manager can't just take your money and run, right? Like, of course, who's going to trust, here, I just give this guy $1 million and he runs away with our money, right? No, it stays in what's called custody. And that's what happens around the whole markets. Every single thing is in custody. Even though you're on E-Trade, your money is not actually with TD Bank. All you're looking at is an interface to your hodlings, to your money. Your money is in custody services. It could be in many services. So on your when you look at your E-Trade account, maybe you own some Microsoft, some Uber, some Facebook. Yeah, do you know that those are held maybe at 3 different custody places? Your money is in 3 different places, but on your platform, on your GUI, your graphical user interface, on the user interface of the trading platform, you get to manipulate your money that's in custody through their interface. That's what's really happening. And that's what happens like when you give your money to a hedge fund or, some sort of fund manager. He doesn't actually get to touch your money. In his offices, he's got a GUI, a user interface that connects him to the custody that his hedge fund uses, and he gets to manipulate your money, right? Under, what is it called? What is that called? When a lawyer gets to move your money around, you give them the right to move your money around. Anyway, whatever. But that's how it works. But he never has, he can't just say like, well, I'm just going to go take the money out and leave, run away. No, because it's in custody. All right, so that's what happens, okay? Every single asset, everything here is all custodied. All of it. Yes, your bonds, your stocks, your swaps, your futures, your options, all of it. Even my Forex, all of it. Without custody, there are no markets. Who's going to trust people? You going to give a guy $1 million? Of course not. Of course not, right? So anyways, now Bakkt expands Bitcoin custody service beyond futures trading clients. Now, what makes this so important is this. Bakkt is now offering custody service. Not only is it custody service for their futures, but now it's custody for everything. Yep. And worldwide custody. Why I love this story so much and what is so beautiful about this and why I have hope in my heart, maybe I'm totally wrong, but why I have hope in my heart is, what was I saying about our champion nations? Right? They're not doing anything, right? And I kind of was thinking, well, maybe they're not doing anything because they don't have institutional grade custody in their countries, crypto custody in their countries to do it. Remember I explained to you the difference between custodying bonds and stocks than custodying crypto. It's different because crypto, you got to give the private key over, right? So you're basically giving the custody service the keys to the bank, right? So it's different than any other kind of custody you can do out there. And so I was kind of figuring, I don't know, maybe they're all waiting for America to come out with a custody because they know that if the SEC approves something or America comes out with a solid custody, that these guys, these countries, if their guys want to start, say, a futures or start an options or whatever, right? Contracts or whatever, they're going to need to custody it. And I'm hoping that they were waiting for America to offer institutional grade custody. And hopefully now those guys will start applying. Hopefully, guys. I'm not saying this is going to happen. I mean, there's some hopium that I'm feeding it to myself. Some good hopium right there. You know what I mean? But I'm hoping. Yes. I'm hoping that is the problem, that they just didn't have a great place to custody. And what else am I trying to say here? And and so sorry. My brain froze right there. And so the beauty of what Bakkt is doing right now is this is global. Yes, anybody in the world can now custody with Bakkt. And the beauty of that is that if you're new or whatever, you don't know, the company that controls Bakkt is called ICE, Intercontinental Exchange. Well, Intercontinental Exchange, they run the New York Stock Exchange. Yes, that New York Stock Exchange. Yes, that one. New York Stock Exchange. The people who run Bakkt run the New York Stock Exchange. Actually, this lady's husband right there is the CEO of ICE. And so what else do I want to tell you about that? And so what's good about this is global custody now. So I've been thinking, well, maybe they need custody. So I'm hoping that is the situation. And now that they do have an American regulated custody service, and not just anyone, but the one that's run by the people who run the New York Stock Exchange, there's no excuse now. You know what I mean? In other words, it doesn't get more institutional grade than this. I told you already, yeah, Coinbase has custody, and there's a couple other ones. Yeah, but big banks and that, they're not going to use some little shitty little crypto bullshit like that. I told you, all these little crypto exchanges and that, they're garbage. You know, like, I know to us and it's where we get our stuff, but big mega players, they're not playing around with these little crypto guys. And so what's beautiful is ICE, who runs the New York Stock Exchange, is now offering them New York Stock Exchange grade custody. Well, now you'll mess around, won't you? Also, I'll put it this way as well. If you're applying to the SEC or the CFTC to offer options, futures, whatever, now you tell them on your application, because they ask you, well, where are you custodying your stuff? Yeah, I'm custodying it with Bakkt. Yep, and they got their approval. NYDFS approval I'm going to show you right now. All right, so that's the background. That's why this is so important. Custody. Without custody, there is no markets. Okay, no one's going to trust giving a guy, $1 million to trade for you. No, I'll let you trade it for me, but I'm not going to let you hold my money. And that's what custody is. It's a third party that holds the money. All right, you trade it. I'm going to give this guy the loot and you trade it. That's how custody works. All right, guys, that was for the new people, That's the problem with this YouTube thing, right? New people keep coming. So you kind of feel obligated to keep sort of re-explaining stuff, right? I know you boys that have been here since last year. Oh, you got the pounding. But the new people in it, so you got to keep re-explaining stuff. I know I said this year I wasn't going to do that, but it's stupid. If I don't, then they're going to listen and they're not going to know what we're talking about. That's why you always got to watch this channel, folks. You learn stuff here, okay? I'm a market killer. I'm a 19-year investor. My money makes me money. I'm a professional Forex trader. So I tell you guys all about the infrastructure and everything, about how this place really works, how markets really work and everything, right? And so if you don't come here every day, you're going to miss stuff. You're not going to understand what we're talking about. Like when we say things like risk on, risk off, or, physically settled versus cash settled, right? Futures, so you got to come every day. So you learn, become a killer bee. Not just a worker bee. Look. All right, brothers, let's check this shit out. Bang! This is the story of the day. All right. I don't want to let myself get too happy, though, because I was so happy about Bakkt launching their futures, and it didn't. You know what happened, right? But okay. But this is different. This is different because this is custody, and so. All right, so let's just move on. Fuck. All right, Bakkt is ready to store customers' Bitcoin. Bang! Oh yeah, so it's only Bitcoin custody for now on. For right now. Intercontinental Exchange, ICE, Bitcoin subsidiary, announced Monday it would provide custody services for institutional clients. Bang! ICE. The people who run the New York Stock Exchange are going to offer custody service for who? Institutional clients. That's right. Big dogs. Big dogs. You understand? These guys are the guys that run the New York Stock Exchange. Yeah. The fuel's kicking in. Nice. All right. So check this out. Pantera Capital, Galaxy Digital. You know why we like Galaxy Digital? That's our favorite CEO, Mike Novogratz's shop. Bang! Mike Novogratz, he's going to custody with Bakkt. I told you. Yeah, Mike Novogratz. That's why we read about him. That's why I'll read Mike Novogratz when he talks. Yeah, he's a player. Oh, he's a gangster. Oh, yeah, he's a market slayer. Yes. And when you see him, he's one of the first to sign up. You daggone right he is. Oh, he's ready to slay. He's going to slay. Look, brothers. Pantera Capital, Galaxy Digital, and Tagomi have already signed on as initial customers for Bakkt Warehouse, with other marquee firms expected to join over the next few weeks. Oh, I can't wait to see this list of firms. Remember this. All right. I won't even have to mention that one. So when it first launched, I'm just going to say it, though. Fuck this. Look, remember, and Fidelity's coming with their custody, too. Oh, brothers, custody. Now we're getting the real. Coinbase had custody since last year, but like I said, market guys, real killers, they're not going to use that crackhead shit like that. They're not doing that, right? I can barely stand to do that. And you too, right? Probably. Scared it's going to get hacked or something, stolen. Oh, yeah. But Bakkt, and remember, when Fidelity comes, institution grade. Real institution grade. I'm talking, grades that, Well, let me tell you something first of all. Charles Schwab, JP Morgan, those kind of guys, they probably already custody with ICE for the New York Stock Exchange already. That's what I meant to say. Exactly. Okay, that's what I meant to tell you. Right, because they have stock custody, right, already, and all the other custodies. So they're these mega guys, the mega institutions that we're waiting for. Yes, the ones who hold the tsunami in their hands. They already work with ICE on the New York Stock Exchange, and that's what I mean. There's a familiarity. They know the quality and level of service and quality they're about to get. Do you see what I'm saying? Coinbase, they're like, what the fuck? Right? That's like a crack house thing. Like, what kind of crap is that? Yeah, when ICE, they're like, oh, yeah, these guys already have custody services with ICE, I bet you. Well, not I bet you, I guarantee you. Right? And so that's the other thing that makes this so amazing is that, they're all familiar with each other. They know the level of quality they're going to get. All right, oh, yes. And then the marquee firm is joining in a few weeks. So, man, we are going to keep our eyes on this. I want to hear name after name after name. We'll see. All right, so when it first launched, Bakkt was only able to provide custody services to clients trading its Bitcoin futures contracts. So it only custodied the Bitcoin futures, right? But Monday's news comes amid an additional approval. Bang! Approval. By who? Our friends at the NYDFS. Bang! Now, if you're new here, the New York Department of Financial Services, let me tell you a little something about those motherfuckers over there. Those are the hardest. That is the hardest regulator to get regulated by. Oh, yeah. The hardest on earth. All right. Let me calm down with the earth talk. But at least in America, I don't know how it is everywhere in the world, so that's a little exaggeration. But let me just put it this way. When you're NYDFS approved, look, you can just do what you want. Because everybody knows you've been through the hardest, most rigorous vetting and due diligence that's ever going to happen, right? And, bang! And they got it, right? And that's why once you get NYDFS approved, you can do anything you want. Yeah, everybody knows. I'm NYDFS approved, bitch. What? Like, you're the shit now, right? Like, I don't know how to explain it. I'm being so slang talky. Hold on, let me say it in a better way. The standard, the criteria is so high to be approved by the NYDFS that once you are approved, all right, well, you can do anything you want in America. Because every other regulator in America, it pales in comparison to the NYDFS. Right? There you go. That's the proper way to say it. I know I always talk that slang talk sometimes. But yeah, the criteria is just so high that once you're NYDFS approved, you can just go to any regulator. I don't know, go to a regulator in California and ask for approval. And just be like, I'm NYDFS approved. Oh, you are? Oh, okay. Well, here's approval from California. You know what I mean? It's like that. Like, it's the ultimate. All right. Which previously granted the company a trust charter. I know. That's for the new people. I know you guys all know about the NYDFS. In a blog post, Bakkt COO Adam White wrote that a critical link in the institutional adoption of Bitcoin is custody by custodianship. Exactly. I know. I know. I've said it here before and I'll say it again. What makes a market is not the sexy shit. That's not what really makes markets. Right? You look out the high-flying boys, the hedge fund guys with their options, swaps, futures, and all this, doing that trading. Told you. That's just that shit going in and out there. Your market of funds. Yeah, well, you know where those funds keep their money? In custody. In straight custody, homeboy. Without custody, there's no funds. With any funds, there ain't no market. No market. Well, what are we all doing here looking at this shit? What am I drinking and smoking, talking to you guys about without little custody? But don't worry about this, because we got custody. Bang! Which is the foundation. It's like when you build a house. Hey, you got to build a foundation. You got to build the foundation of the house. Yeah, then you build the house on top. That's what's happening in the crypto market. Right? We're here. We're here in this neighborhood. We're here in a neighborhood. Imagine this. We're in a neighborhood. It's called Moneyland. Yes. Moneyhood. And here in Moneyhood, you've got bonds. Yes, their foundations are built and the bond market is huge. We've got Forex, huge. Stocks, huge. Swaps, huge. Futures, huge. All of it, huge. Why? Because they're all built on a foundation. What's that foundation? Bang! Custody. Now, once you have the foundation built, well, that's the foundation of the house. So we're in this neighborhood called Moneyland, and we see all these big houses, and there's an empty lot right over there. That's the crypto lot. Yeah, so what are we doing? What are we waiting for? We're waiting to build the foundation for that crypto house. Oh, yeah. Before you can build the house, you know, the magnificent thing you see above ground, you got to build the foundation underground. Yes. The part that no one sees, well, that's what holds up the whole house, isn't it? The foundation is what holds up the whole house. Hell yeah. It's not the sexy part of the house. The sexy part of the house are the big bay windows and the 2-car garages and then there's all, other things that make a house all cool. Whatever that is. You know what I mean? Gardens outside and stuff. Oh, yeah. But underneath the house, that's what holds it all together. And that's what custody is, brothers. Bye! Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And so we're going to build this house, brothers. We are going to build this house big. Bang! We're going to build it nice. Bang! And here it comes. Bang! Institutional grade. Strong with institutional custody. Oh, brothers, I know I'm yapping. That's how it's going to have to be for tonight. Look, well, investors have ready access to regulated custodians whose security and processes they trust. That's what it's all about, trust. Yeah, if I give a motherfucker $1 million, I want to trust I get it back. I mean, obviously, right? That's custody. That's custody. I don't trust you. I trust you to trade it. I'm not going to give it to you, though. Do you see? All right. Oh, guys, I love you guys. Yes, the fuel's kicking in. I'm yapping. Look, when investors have ready access to regulated custodians whose security and processes they trust, the full potential. Oh, yes. Look. The full potential of this emerging asset class and technologies can flourish. Yes. I've been preaching about here since last year, brothers. You know who've been here, and you knew people. Well, you got to escape the onslaught last year, but here it is. I'm giving it to you tonight. It can flourish. With custody, it can all flourish. It can grow because the foundation is there now. Oh, yeah, and this is a good foundation. This is an institutional grade foundation. Oh, you can build a house all over this motherfucker right here. And remember this, Bakkt can custody anything. Oh, you got Bitcoin swaps? We'll custody it. Well, anything Bitcoin, they can custody. Bitcoin swaps? No problem. We custody for you. Bitcoin futures? No problem. We'll custody for you. Bitcoin options? No problem. We'll custody that for you. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, brothers. Look. It is the foundation that will allow this asset class of technology to flourish. He also said, while technology provides the foundation by which we securely store customer funds, the Bakkt warehouse. Oh, yeah. And so here's what the warehouse. Hold on. Let me drink. Let me have a sip, though. This is too stupid. Man, I didn't know custody was like this, actually. So I'm learning today about custody. Watch this. These guys are custody serious. I mean, it is serious. Obviously, it's under, like I said, the foundation of a market, but I didn't know how they did it. I thought it was just some servers probably somewhere. No, it gets deeper than that. And I figured, yeah, it's probably some servers in a secured facility or something. Look. That shit's hardcore. Which actually makes me happy, like seeing that it's so hardcore. Yeah. I mean, I was happy the way I thought it was. I thought it was just going to be probably a rack of servers in some office and, I don't know. And it's way deeper than that. All right, check this shit out. So, while technology provides the foundation by which we securely store customers' funds, the Bakkt warehouse employs extensive physical, operational, and cybersecurity safeguards too. It's some crazy facility. I thought it was just some server rack, like a rack of servers in an office, you know, with your IT guys sitting around just maintaining it. Nah, dudes. Watch this. Our relationship with Intercontinental Exchange, NYSE ICE, a Fortune 500 company that owns and operates the market infrastructure upon which, and this is the beauty, what does ICE own? The people who run Bakkt. They own and operate, hold on, let me even bang this motherfucker right here. They own and operate the market infrastructure. That's what we're building, the infrastructure to this place upon which the world's largest financial institutions already rely. Enables us to uniquely address client needs in the digital asset custody space. Bakkt! Exactly. That's it. That's exactly what I just said. They're a Fortune 500 company, and they already service the world's largest financial institutions. So, you know, when it comes to this crypto crap, right, when Coinbase goes to these big mega guys and says, like, hey, guys, we got this thing, cryptocurrency, the mega guys look at him, look at Coinbase, and they're like, get out of here, you little weirdo. Yeah, when the CEO of Bakkt comes and is like, yeah, guys, yeah, this Bitcoin thing's real, bang, 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 we got all the services. Like, oh, yeah, no? Yeah, they listen. Yeah, they go to each other's bar mitzvahs, kids' bar mitzvahs, hang out on the golf course together, sitting around cracking lobster at the country club together. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So look, but watch this, though. So here's what the custody thing is. I did not know this kind of shit. Bakkt employs a number of safeguards and security features, including a dedicated network connectivity between operational sites. I told you guys about that. Those Flash boys do the same thing. Redundant secondaries facilities, geographically distributed signing operations, because it's multi-sig, independent. We explained what multi-sig is. Like when it comes to custody and crypto, right? That's what's special. Custody, like custody is custody. But if you're custodying, say, stocks, all right, well, it's easy because when I buy a share of Microsoft stock, yeah, there are like about 10 databases that know that those shares belong to me. Yeah, when you custody crypto, it's different, right? Because you have to give the private key to the custodian. In other words, they have the access, you know, to your bank, right? Like, that's what makes custodying crypto special, right? And so hard. And that's why the SEC, what was it? You know, has a little bit of problem because even this thing, which is what Bakkt doing, the multi-signature. In other words, to move any money, the consumer has to sign it and the exchange signs it, right? And the SEC says, well, what if someone wants their money and the exchange says, nah? Or even maybe you want $1 million of your money and the exchange says, yeah, well, fuck you. I'm not signing that unless you give me 100 G. You know what I mean? Like there's problems, you know, there could be problems. And so multi-sig is the best thing they got. they've created, why am I talking to you? Oh, signing operations, right. Independent reporting, where are we here? And a number of other features White claimed. So here we are. So listen to this. There's also a 24/7 video monitoring, armed guards, and security operations, and incident response teams. Teams. Do you see what I'm saying? That's what institutional investors expect. That's the level. Does fucking Coinbase have this kind of level in their fucking custody thing? Oh, fucking hell no. Coinbase probably has your shit on a Ledger Nano. You know? I know, they don't do that. I'm being an asshole, but it's probably not much better. The bang! Look at what their shit is. Look at this. 24/7 video monitoring, armed guards, security operations, and incident response. What? Not an incident response protocol, but teams, humans. Heck. See, that's the level. And that's why I'm so happy about this. And this is why I want you to be so happy with me. Let's be happy together as a family. Look, it's a brotherhood. It's a cryptocurrency blockchain news brotherhood. And sisters. Bang, ladies. Yes, I forgot about you. Look, that's the level. That's what those guys expect. You think Coinbase has shit like that? Fuck no. And you think I'm done yet? Watch this. Bakkt mentions another. Hold on, where is it? Oh, they didn't talk about it? Oh. Okay, hold on, because there's more. Yeah, they have biometric device. I had another article that talked about this. Yeah, they have biometric scanners and shit just to get into the fucking, to get in there. Bakkt has mentioned a number of these features before. The company is working with BNY Mellon, bye, to support its geographically separated key storage feature. Multi-sig, geographically, according to the late August blog post. While Bakkt had already secured insurance, now this is the part I don't like. So this is the one, I know I'm hyping it so much. I mean, it's not hype. This ain't hype. I mean, it's real. This is as real as it's going to get. When it comes to custody, this is as real as it can be. Okay? And but what I don't like is this part here. Yeesh. While Bakkt has already secured insurance for up to $100 million in assets prior to its futures launch in September, the company announced Monday that a leading global syndicate of insurers is now providing it with $125 million policy. Now, bang! That's what I don't like. Only $125 million. And so what I mean is that, so if I'm a hedge fund, and I'm talking a mega one, like a mega boy, or not even so mega, but say, I don't know, even $1 billion hedge fund, and I want to put $500 million into this space, yeah, well, I can only get $125 million policy out of Bakkt, right? And that's the problem, right? That's the only problem with this thing. But I will say this, is it per client or per account? Because if I'm a mega guy, well, I can open multiple accounts, which will all be $125 million insured. Like here in America, our banks, we have what's called the FDIC, the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation. So here in America, if your bank goes bankrupt or whatever, I don't know, or the CEO just, I don't know, it can't happen that way, but just it goes bankrupt or something. Here in America, we're insured up to $250,000 American dollars, but that's per account. So if I'm a millionaire, say I have $1 million. Here in America, if I put all that $1 million in one bank account, one checking account, and the bank goes bankrupt, well, I only get $250,000 back from the FDIC. But if I split my $1 million amongst four accounts, four $250,000 accounts, well, if the bank goes bankrupt, will I get my money back for each account? Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm wondering if, these guys will be insured up to $125 million. Is that in total? Or is it just, that account and then that account and that account and that account and that account, so, I mean, if I'm a mega guy, I can open multiple accounts to equal the true financial exposure I want to the market. Do you get what I'm saying, guys? I hope that made sense. You know what I'm saying? If insurance is only good for 125 million, but on one account, fine. If I want to have 1.25 million dollars, or sorry, billion dollars on Bakkt, well, I'd open 10 accounts. I mean, that happens all the time. That's not anything new, like in the checking account market, or I mean, the regular banking market. So, but I don't know how that works. I mean, I don't know if that's, because now if you have 10 accounts, we've got to trade all 10 separately. And that's a hassle, unless it's like a PAM account. We have a master account and then slave accounts. Anyways, we're not going to get into that deep shit there. Anyways, a PAM account. Anyway, I will tell you about that. A PAM account is, if I'm a hedge fund guy, I can put all my clients into what's called a PAM account. I think it's called PAMM stamp. There's PAM accounts and LAM accounts. PAMM and LAMM. So a PAM account is proportional asset something. I don't remember what they all stand for, but what the letters stand for. But what it is if I'm the hedge fund guy, I have what's called a master account, and then all my clients underneath are slave accounts. And so when I trade my master account, it trades these slave accounts in the exact proportion. So if I make a 2% trade here, these slave accounts also make a 2% trade at the exact place that I made the trade here. And so if this trade works, well, it works for all those slaves. And when I cash out this trade, boop, it cashes out all my slave trades. Right? And that's an easy way to be. I was going to do that. Some guys, I told you about this before. I was going to start a Forex trading firm and trade people's money for them using PAM accounts. But then they wanted all this regulation. So I was like, fuck all that. Sorry, guys. But so, I mean, I got you deep there into the technicals. But let's see. Is it a PAM account style? So 125 million per account? Or is it just 125 million, like, just for your company, in general? Anyway, whatever. Rapid expansion. Oh, man, I'm getting you guys deep into the markets tonight. PAM accounts, PAMM, all capital letters, or LAM accounts, LAMM, all capital letters. The LAM accounts, you have to trade separately, right? That's what sucks. PAM accounts, it's just the master account, and it trades all the slave accounts with it. So the trader just has to trade the one account, and all his other accounts are doing the same thing, right? He doesn't have to go to each individual one and fucking do it, right? Manually. Anyway, that's trader heartache. Trader problems. Look. All right, brothers, let's get this thing going. Bakkt's announcement Monday comes just weeks after the company said it would begin offering options. Buy! Look. Options. That's what hedge fund boys use. Hedge fund boys need their options. Oh, and that's the big money. On top of its existing Bitcoin futures contracts, which in turn came less than a month after the company went live with its long-anticipated physically delivered offering. Yes. The company has since announced it is developing a consumer app for users to purchase goods with Bitcoin. Don't do that, brothers. Don't do it. Starting with Starbucks. Oh, buying fucking Starbucks with your Bitcoin. Coffee with your Bitcoin. Don't go wasting your Bitcoin on coffee. With a release date to be in the first half of 2020. So, while another of other companies are developing their own platforms for physically settled Bitcoin futures in the U.S., Bakkt has been the only one to launch so far. CME Group, which offers the physically settled Bitcoin futures since December 2017, meaning customers receive the fiat equivalent to the contract value at expiration rather than the actual Bitcoin, also announced its intention to add options contracts on top of its futures recently. So that's funny. Not funny. I mean, sorry. That's not the right word. But the CME was like, yeah, we're going to offer options. And then Bakkt was like, because CME said they're going to offer their options in Q1 next year. Bakkt says they're offering their options this year. Bakkt is trying to be the first, the biggest, the baddest, the best. And they are. I mean, they're the guys who run the New York Stock Exchange, motherfucker. You can't fuck with them. They got all the money in the world. They go to country clubs with these guys. They eat lunch with these guys. Like I said, they go to each other's kids' bar mitzvahs. Oh, yeah. Go hunting with each other, right? On vacation. Yeah. Shit like that. Go on each other's yachts in the summer. Cruise around the south of France and the Mediterranean and shit. Yeah, that's how they roll. Look. Oh, yeah. So, the new products oh, and that's what I wanted to say. So, yeah, like the CEO of ICE, right, and the CEO of the CME group, yeah, they probably, they play golf together probably, right? And he's like, yeah, we beat you to it, you motherfucker, right? And the other guy's like, yeah, well, we're going to get you on another thing. Well, what you got? Yeah, I'm not telling you, right? That's how it is with these guys. All right, anyway, let's go on. The new products speak to a growing interest in Bitcoin as an asset class from custodians. Yes, the companies have said. A real asset class now. At Bakkt, we're committed to expanding access to the global economy by building trust in and unlocking the value of digital assets. Unlock it. Look. White Rope Monday. So, the secure custody, finally. We're right at the bottom. The secure custody of digital assets is foundational to that mission of our solution. Foundation. Tell you. That's how you build a house. Got to build a foundation first. Like it says in the Bible, if you build your house on the sand, you get washed away. Can't do it. Got to build a foundation. Whether it's creating the first regulated market for the price discovery of Bitcoin, we're not going to get into price discovery. Don't worry, guys. I'm not going to start preaching about that. Or developing platforms that allow merchants and consumers to seamlessly interact using digital assets. Custody is at the core of everything we do. Exactly. It's at the core. It's at the core. Some of you brothers out there, right? You got these cryptocurrency debit cards. Yeah, well, where do you think your money is? It's in custody. Yeah, even that little shitty little debit card you got right there. Yeah, your money's in custody, buddy. All right, brothers. So look. Bakkt has now Bitcoin custody, and anyone in the world can use it. It's fully regulated. Oh, and like we just read, where is it? Right, video monitoring, redundant systems, video monitoring, everything. What? And Teams. What? And hold on, let me bang that one by itself. Incident response teams. Institutional grade, baby. Look. That's a portal for the tsunami right there. Yes, brothers. There's a tsunami on the way, but it can't get here without one thing. Without one motherfucking thing. And that's called custody. That's the beginning. I know, it's unsexy. If you're new here, you're probably like, fuck, really, like that? That's how all your markets work, buddy. All of them, globally. All right, and so now we have Bakkt, who's offering institutional grade custody, real institutional grade custody. I mean, look, they have armed guards. I read this other article. They have biometric shit, right? Response teams, 24 monitoring, da-da-da-da. That's institutional grade. You think Coinbase has shit like that? Hell no. Coinbase has custody, yeah. It's some fucking intern on a computer in some shitty little office in the basement, probably. Nah. This shit right here, this is the real shit. Teams. They said response. I love that. Response teams. Okay? That's the real deal, brothers. All right, let's move on. All right, I know I'm yapping. Look, bye. What do we got? Look, medium. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bye. What's he talking about? CB News. Canada's largest bank, mulls after Bitcoin ban. What? Canada's largest bank mulls crypto exchange. Oh, yeah, that. Oh, Royal Bank of Canada. That's funny. So don't get your head twisted. Royal Bank of Canada is just a regular bank. Actually, I had my student loans with them when I'm from Canada. Well, I grew up there. I'm from America. I was born here, but I have dual citizenship. So I grew up in Canada. And actually, the Royal Bank of Canada, yeah, that's where I got my student loans at. Bye. Good company. They let you get $5 bills from their ATMs. Yeah. Anyway, whatever, man. That's what was special. Anyway, whatever, man. But, did someone just drop something right here? Oh, and so they want to offer a crypto exchange. Very good. Very good indeed. All right, Biniam, buy. What is this? Oh, and this guy's, oh, he liked it. Moons. What? Oh, Monster Social. Buy. See you, brother. All right, let's move on. Oh, Burke's big drop, bang, bang. Burke, look, brother. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Buy. Yes. What are you talking about? VeChain. Azure VeChain. Showcase event. What? What are you talking about, motherfucker? Microsoft Azure with VeChain. See? Look, I don't tell you what to buy. Like I said, I never tell anyone. You guys always ask me, Shomari, should I buy this or should I buy that? Shomari, should I buy this? And I never tell you what to buy. I just say, well, this project is doing this. This project is doing that. Make a decision, buddy. Let me tell you something. Once a motherfucker tells me, Shomari, I'm buying VeChain, how much should I get? He's already chosen. Right? You see what I'm saying? He's already chosen to buy it. So I'm not influencing him anymore. Well, not anymore. I wasn't influencing to begin with. Sorry. That's not exactly. That's the way to say it. I didn't influence him. But once a motherfucker asks me, Shomari, how much VeChain should I get? Well, I can't lie to her, brother. I'd give them all the same answer. So many of you have asked me that same question, and I always give them the same answer. Well, much as you can afford, brother. As much as you can afford, motherfucker. Look, I don't tell you what to buy, but since you're already going to buy it, so now I can be real with you. Yeah, as much as you can afford, man. No, wait. Let me tell you something. If someone put a gun to my head and said, look, we're taking all your crypto. We're going to leave you with only one because we have mercy on you. Pick one. Out of all my crypto, oh, and I've got a bunch. Oh, yeah. VeChain, that'd be it. Easy answer. All right, dog, just leave me with my VeChain. All right. Bye. What? Azure. Oh, so we're going to have to, hold on. Well, let's even bang this and just look at it. What is he talking about? Enterprise Blockchain Showcase event, Thursday, 14th November, Singapore. Oh, PricewaterhouseCoopers, Singapore. What? Oh, here's the address. So look, if you're in Asia and you want to go see that, there it is. There's the address to this thing. Yes. Don't worry, brothers. We'll be getting some red curry soon, and we'll go to some of these events when we go over there in Asia. The brothers know what I mean. Bye. Yes. You thought I forgot? Hell no. Bye. We're going to get that motherfucker. Look. All right. Oh, yeah. There we go, guys. VeChain with Microsoft now. Daggone. Like I said, brothers. Shomari, what should I buy? Look, I don't know what you should buy. Shomari, I'm going to buy VeChain. How much should I buy? As much as you can afford, brother. As much as you can afford. Look, Tom Lombardi. What are you talking about, brother? Director, Wave Financial. Former Entathalians Growth Lead. Oh, whatever, brother. Look, bye. All right. Got weird words there, brother. Weird words. Don't give me no weird words. Constellation. Dark. Award-winning blockchain solutions. Would you win awards by? It's funny. Award-winning blockchain solutions provider for the financial services industry, the Constellation Network, and Dark Token Economy. Not financial advice. Bang! All right. Look. Hurricane Master. Bang! Look. Bang! Yes. Hurricane Master. Oh, yeah, he is. He is, too. Oh, fuck with the Hurricane Master. Look, Minion, what are you talking about now? CB News, breaking news. OceanX announces the strategic partnership with VS Wisecoin. How do you pronounce that? In Singapore. We will explore. Oh, VSys coin. Okay, I see. That was all fucked up. VSys coin in Singapore. We will explore joint development of blockchain-based solutions to cultivate a robust DeFi ecosystems and add more values for all users. More details. Here's OceanX VSys. Bang. All right. Look. What's you got, Biniam? CB News. Think about the retail market. Yes, all right. What do you want me to think about? Just in. Triloli will offer Alibaba Group customers Bitcoin back on their purchases with a new partnership. I did hear about that, motherfucker. I didn't read it, but I heard about that. That's if you want it or not. Good stuff. Buying. That's huge. Especially because, do you know that I didn't read it today, and I'm not going to read this story, but I'll just tell you right now. So, here it is. I'll just tell you. China's Xinhua news agency the other day came out with a whole big article on Bitcoin and blockchain on their very first page. You know, Xinhua news agency, that's the government mouthpiece. So they taught their people, again, a little bit more about crypto. Yeah, on the front page. Like, imagine here in America, I don't know. Well, actually, we don't have papers like that. Every country, we don't have like that. But anyways, in China, Xinhua, that's the, that's the government's mouth. And Xinhua, maybe I'll show you a little bit tomorrow, told them all about blockchain and Bitcoin. What was that, yesterday, I think? Look! Biniam. Oh, this is what you're talking about? Oh, so Biniam said, what if OceanX exchange becomes China's crypto exchange for the crypto people? And then here's his where's the OceanX? And then here was the OceanX thing here. So Biniam, I'd say this, brother. What did you say? What if OceanX becomes China's crypto exchange? I would say this. It won't become the China crypto exchange. It will be a China crypto exchange, one of many. And we'll see. That's what I think. Look. Oh, here's all the suspects. All right, good. So we're all right here. Bang, let's get it over with then. Look. DP Entertainment, soul brother. Bye, love you, brother, see you, brother. Bye. Spy lady, love you, lady, see you, lady. Bye. Staffin, love you, brother, see you, brother. Bye. It's been a while. You haven't been around for much. Son of a bitch. Look. Bye. Look. Bye. Look. Bye. Gotcha. Yeah, she creeps in here, but I get him every day. Bye. Look. Love you, brother, see you, brother. Bye. Yes. Wayne 1, 2, 3, see you, brother. Bye. Gabe Burkes, bang. We got some new shit. Luke. Bye. See you, brother. Sweetie. Yes. Love you, girl. See you, girl. Bye. Rodster. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bye. Poppywood. Tron Lover. The ringleader. Poppywood. Bye. Yes. DKCC 83. Bye. See you, brother. Edwin. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bye. Yeah, brother. You got a good view from your new office. Nice. Yeah, he works in New York. He's got views in his office. It's like shit. That's like some shit you'd pay for if you just bought an apartment. Fuck, he sees some good shit. Samurai, I'll see you, brother. Bye. Oh, Karen. Oh, she's a website designer. North Wales. Support for blockchain tech, VChain, Ben Bitcoin. Bang. Yeah. She talks to me. She started talking with us in the comments. Good. Glad to see you over here, Karen. Glass. Welcome. Good. Robbie Hardaway. Bye. See you, brother. Rob Ert. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bye. Alt alerts. Avoid sudden drops by adding alerts to your cryptocurrencies or take advantage of the increase to sell them. All right, brother. Bye. Well, all right. That's a bunch of suspects right there. That's enough. Enough miscreants. These miscreants. Look. Yes. All right. Well, there's Ricardo, though. Tuto. Bye. And then this guy. Who's this? Oh, VChain everything. Individual commitment to a group effort. That is what makes a teamwork. Oh, this is the guy who did the Vince Lombardi thing. Yeah, guy. That's hilarious. Vince Lombardi said that. I didn't know he's all smart like that. Bang, though. All right, let's go. Bang, let's go. Bang, bang. All right, now here we are. So, look, we had a great show for you today. Of course we did. It's a great show in the multiverse, fuckstick. What did you expect? So, seriously, though. I mean, seriously, this was a great one. I like this one. PAXOS. So, I don't know about it, but bang. They're going to do the SEC pilot program to settle equities trades, and they already have Societe Generale, and what was the other company? Hold on a second, guys. Let's take a quick peek because it was big. Hold on one second. It was a big one. We got to look. What was it again? Oh, yeah, Credit Suisse. Oh, yeah. Bang. Yeah, Credit Suisse. So, yeah, Credit Suisse is Societe Generale. So, bang, PAXOS hodlers. That's hardcore right there, man. That's hardcore right there. I mean, they're onboarded already. And it's only the pilot, but still, it's onboarded. So, bang. And then SingularityNET and Sophia. Yeesh. You know, I don't like that talking robot. But look, SingularityNet's going to make you money, brothers. Just in my opinion. I'm talking about do your money. It's my opinion. Right, like I said, they've already got the Ping An onboarding, the largest insurance company on earth. They've got the Domino's Pizza onboarding. Yeah, nice. And they got the talking robot. I don't like it, but Google that, SingularityNET, Sophia. But they also had the onboarding. What are they onboard? Oh, the Indonesian, what was it? An Indonesian farming thing or something, right? So, all right. And then finally, Bakkt launches custody services. Wow. I just spent about fucking 45 minutes yapping about it, so I guess I don't need to get into it much more. But look, institutional grade now. Real institutional grade. Okay, real. Like I said, these mega boys, they're not coming on some Coinbase and some fuckery bullshit like this. But Bakkt? Oh, yeah. Of course, it's run by ICE, the guys who run the New York Stock Exchange. I mean, like I said, they already custody with those guys probably already. Like I said, they probably hang out and go to each other's kids' bar mitzvahs and birthday parties and stuff like that. So, look, good news. Good news. I mean, we're going to see. I'm not going to allow myself to be too excited about things anymore, but this one is something to be excited about because it's global. Now that Bakkt is launched custody, anyone in the world, and that includes these fucking champion nations who aren't doing anything, well, maybe they'll be like, all right, well, now, right, here's our champion. Where's the other camera? Hold on. Bang! All right, these guys here, right, they're all there. They're all certified. They're all regulated, but they're not doing anything. And it's my suspicion that they're not doing anything because they don't have custody. Well, bang! Now that you have Bakkt, there's no excuse. And Bakkt is worldwide custody. You can anyone in the world can custody with Bakkt. So let's just see how this stuff goes, guys. And so, all right, well, I know I've been yapping. Look, let's shill it and kill it. Let's get you back to your wives and lives. So look, subscribe below if you enjoyed the show. Press the bell and you get automatic notification when I do the show. The greatest show on earth, the greatest show in the multiverse. Look. My name is Shomari Clarke. I love talking money, love talking crypto. This is the favorite time of my day. So, thank you for having me in your home. I will see you guys tomorrow. A little bit more money, a little bit more crypto. Bang, bang. So, until then, look. My name is Shomari Clarke, and I am always on duty. Oh, yeah. In case you didn't know. Look. Bang. Always on duty. Yes. Over and out.